up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and I got a good old Sephora haul. I have been to Sephora and grabbed a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna show y'all some stuff you've already seen in the videos, just because you can find it at Sephora, so you'll know what's going on at Sephora, girl. Okay. So I ended up getting the Dior Quads, both of them, for holiday this year, because they didn't give us some gorgeous highlighters like I was hoping. Because the year they did them 3 highlighters, honey, I was just like, yes, give it to me. Now I know I don't have any makeup on, that's because all the makeup in the box, girl. Like, look at this huge box I got from Sephora. If you all remember, they have the friends and family coupon. And shout out to my girl Beauty Deals BFF2, aka Amy, for hooking me up with a code so I could buy all this lovely stuff you about to see. The only thing I literally went and got today was, of course, the Fenty Collection. Because if y'all saw my story on Instagram, which you should be following Gel Beauty 87 on Instagram, I had to go in store and pick that up. So we're going to start off with that because it's convenient, though, pretty, and it's cute little bag here. Also, randomly, I ended up getting a liquid touch concealer. Sorry, liquid touch brightening concealer from, what's her name? Selena Gomez, because the Sephora inside JCPenney inside the mall I went to had my shade left. So I got this for $9 instead of 20. And since I do like that concealer and mine is almost out because it's so tiny, I went ahead and got me a refill. So we don't really need to talk about that. I feel you're more concerned about Fenty. So let's get to it, girl. I literally just talked to one of y'all on Instagram about Fenty. I believe it was Michelle Fabulous I was talking to. But yeah, so here's what the collection looks like. I have the blush. The shades are Peony Dropper and Malibu's. You know, like Panty Dropper and Malibu. Cute. Miss Rihanna, cute. I'm loving the color of this packaging. I was mad that it had a lipstick holder, because that way I could get rid of the lipstick holders I have, because I don't really like the color of those. They're kind of generic, but the color on this, honey, it's giving. And I wonder if that means she's coming out with lipsticks in this color in the future, or if you just want to put your old lipsticks in the new bullet. Because like I saw some pictures on that the company did on the Instagram, and it had pictures of lipsticks inside those holders with the matching like top. So I'm like, oh, lipsticks coming and they just delayed or something, girl? What's going on, Miss Rihanna? But anyway, here's what the colors look like on the inside. I like both the colors. I feel like this would be a nice color to put on, and then I could put like the Juvia's Place, you know, that vibrant blush they got going on, the deeper one that works better for my skin tone, on top of it. And then I like this one because it goes with Pat McGrath's what is it, Paradise Glow, or you can put it with the Coral Glow that's supposed to be like, I guess, the lighter version of Paradise Glow or something like that. But yeah, I'm here for this. I'm actually gonna put this on next, which is why I don't have anything on my face, because I, you know, had to go to the store and get all this stuff, and I didn't want to go with stuff on my face. Now I got the lip gloss bundle. Now I talked to one of y'all about this earlier, and it's already a repeat shade in here, but it's in the cream instead of in the original Fenty. Matter of fact, I already have this shade in the cream. It's called Cupcaking, so I'll probably throw this in my birthday giveaway, because I already have one of these that she put in another set a while ago. It was like a pink one, and then you got Cupcaking, because I think my Cupcaking is already here. Matter of fact, let me see. No, that's Candy. So this one must be Cupcaking. Yeah, see, I already have Cupcaking in the cream form. So it's like I have 2 Cupcakings now. So one of here is going to go in my birthday giveaway. Y'all know my birthday is next month, and I've been saving for the stuff for a while. The shade I was most excited about is this Gloss Bomb Fuchsia Flex. However, it looks like a lip gloss shade that Mother Pat already came out with. So we might be doing a main chick, side chick on this, depending on how this goes. Because it looks like the shade, I forgot it. It's heterosexual. It's something like that. Y'all know she be giving all these crazy names. And then I got the Heat Gloss Bomb and Fenty Glow Heat. So I feel like a lot of these repeat shades, and you're only buying this set for this new one right here, because I got this in a holiday set from before. I don't like the heat, so unfortunately I'm probably gonna put that in the giveaway too, because I don't like these. I have the yellow lemon one, and then I have the red one. I don't like either one of those. And then there's the Fuchsia Flex, which is supposed to be the new shade, but it's like, again, I have a Pat McGrath shade that's really similar to it, in my personal opinion, or at least it looks like it will be. So it's not that exciting for me, I hate to say, because, you know, the only new thing up in here for me is well, this one. Nothing else is new. The other two will put in a giveaway for you all, but I will do the Cupcaking one on camera just because I already have Cupcaking. So we'll swatch the 2 of those in the video with the blush. But otherwise, I'm kind of not excited about the Fenty holiday collection this year so far. I'm not excited. And I feel like I could have kept this $38 in my pocket for this one new gloss bomb, because that's not giving for $38. 2 gloss bombs. One I don't like, one I already have. I paid you for one that looks like a Pat McGrath I already have. So I'm personally disappointed in it, and I haven't even put on my face yet. I'm just telling y'all how I really feel. Next, I have the Kyali, what is this? So Blown Clean Blurring Primer with Collagen Peptides. So, I blame Stephanie or Babs Beauty here on YouTube for this purchase. She was raving about how wonderful it is, and she has like difficulty with textures and pores in this area just like I do, and she was talking about how nice and smooth it was. So when the sale came around, I had went into Sephora to pick up something else, and I had swatched this on my hand to see how it feels, because sometimes I'll do that so that way when the family and friends sale comes, or when the, you know, sale around my birthday, the Rouge sale comes, I'll know what will work best for me. So I definitely had to pick this up, and since it was 20% off, I was like, just throw it in the bag like that song, honey. So go ahead and do that. Now, this just dropped at Sephora today, Mother's new palette. You all have already seen my video on it, but you know, I figured I'd include it in this haul because, again, it's something new to Sephora, and I haven't had it that long. I think y'all saw this video like maybe this week, at the beginning of this week, I want to say. So here's what the palette looks like on the inside. As you can see, mine is a little dirty because I have used it. Somebody told me they want me to see a look with like each one of the quads, so I was like, I'll probably go ahead and try to film that this weekend. I don't know though, because I got so many palettes up in here, so I'm like, I might have to hold off on that for another week, and then try to wait till the blushes and stuff come in, and then just give y'all a deeper in-depth collection, because I have the little eyeshadow quads now. So this one is, which one is this? It doesn't say on the box which eyeshadow palette it is. It just says eyeshadow palette. So, oh, that's right, she puts it on the front. So this is Noodle. Now these aren't at Sephora yet, but I figured since we were sitting here hauling stuff that I would just, you know, show them to you real quick and cute like. So I'll try to film with these this weekend. There's so much stuff to film with, girl. Okay, so this is the more berry toned, mauve toned bronze one. So this one seems like it's definitely more my vibe than the other one, because y'all know when I go for neutrals, I go for mauves. I don't have a problem with the other one though, because it's cool toned, and you know, I love me a cool tone mauve, so that works for me. Y'all, I've been dropping all the coins, and I'm like, I need to calm down. The next one I have is Bronze Blitz. Yeah, so here's its packaging. I think it's interesting that the one that doesn't have the pink shades is in the bright pink box. I figured you could do it the other way around, but you know, I'm mad my business. Yeah, so this is the more cool tone one, but you only get like one matte shade, and the rest of all these are shimmer. So it's like I have to do an outer V shade with this, and then I always have to use one of these shimmers on the lid unless you're going to dip into the bigger palette. That might be why she did it that way, so that way if you want to dip into the bigger palette, you have like some different tones as opposed to what's in the bigger palette. Or it could be just she just loves neutrals and is obsessed. So that's all of Pat McGrath I have to show. Throw this in the bag. And now let's get into my cute little Dior. Look how cute my little bag is. So somebody has said they want a Sephora website, so I tried to put them in my cart, but then they weren't there, so I was like, let me just go ahead and buy them from you know, Dior's website themselves, because I know I was gonna get gorgeous packaging along with some free samples of perfume. So I grabbed the 2 perfume samples they had just because I'm really into perfume right now. So I got these 2, if you can see it. I was just like, I'll try a Dior perfume that isn't like Miss Dior, or what's the other one they have? I know they have some other ones, but the first one I think of is Miss Dior or Dior Savant, and I'm not a man, but my son wears Dior Savant. So I have the one in, what is it? Khaki neutral and burgundy neutral. So let's see what they look like on the inside, girl. I was concerned about these because I'm like, I've never had Dior Quads, so I don't know how I feel about it, but that's what it looks like. I brought the highlighters from the year before too to try to put on and wear with them. This is what they look like on the inside. So they have topper shades, and they have glitter shades, and they have metallics and satins. They don't have any actual mattes. So I guess this will be more like a satin matte type thing. So I'm interested to see how this works. Now I'm not going to use the primers in here, which is, I already know that's not going to be a good look for me. So I'm not going to do that, but if you choose to, that's on you. That's fine. And then here's the burgundy one. One of my friends, I was supposed to bring him to work so he could see it, and I forgot to. So sorry, Kevin, honey, if you're watching this one. But this is what it looks like on the inside. This is the burgundy one he was most excited about. So this one does have mattes. It has mattes and shimmer. Sorry, it has mattes and satins and top coats. I'm trying to figure out then why didn't the green one get any mattes in it? Like, why are there only satins in the green one? Like, did they think they weren't going to be able to afford like good greens and that's why they didn't want to put any in there? Because I'm like, why aren't they there? If I like these, I might end up buying the coral one because I was looking at the coral one and the rosewood one and this particular backstage palettes because I have one of the original Quints, but I wasn't a huge fan of it because it was all shimmer like. Plus, y'all know they have the tendency to put lightly pigmented things when it comes to luxury eyeshadow with white nothing but a lot of it. I do have one luxury eyeshadow quad, so I ended up buying it during the Saks sale, along with I think one other thing that you're gonna see in this box, or did I already show that thing? But this is the Chantecaille quad. Oh yeah, yeah, the other things are in this box, I believe. Are they? I bought one of the Charlotte Tilbury eye quads from there, the shimmery ones, but I got the Jaguar one. I told y'all this was the one I wanted. So of course when the sale came to Saks, I was like, I'll get it now. Not that it's anything special or anything particular. I feel like it looks really similar to the one that Huda came out with, the Wild Obsessions Jaguar, and it just has a pop of blue instead of the pop of purplish undertone shimmer that she chose. So they both look pretty similar. Now we finally gonna get into this box, girl. Like I have so. Y'all see the stuff I have to use for videos. Like I'm gonna be trying to film for like the next 2 to 3 days. The good thing is Adriangameover doesn't have to go to school Monday, so I'm thinking about like trying to film on Sunday night too when I get off work, and then just, you know, Monday I know I have to get up, so I have to rush to get up and take anybody to school. But let me go grab the stuff I got from what is it, Charlotte Tilbury, and I'll be right back. Okay, yeah. Sure it's in this box. I swear I threw it in here. So. But I'm not seeing it, so I'm like, where did it go? I only had like one little shimmery thing. Where is it? Oh, it's impossible. Oh, wait. Is it down here? I know it's... Oh, here it is. Did all that and still didn't have it. So I'll start off with that and then finally dig in the box. Like, I know. So, it's the shade Cosmic Rocks. I will say the packaging on these is amazing, but it's like... The price point of this to me is outrageous. If I hadn't got it during the sale, I most likely wouldn't have bought it because it's like $30-something. And I'm like, I thought the ones from Dose of Colors was high at 20 bucks. This is the packaging. I love how the sticker's always crooked on the back of these things. Like, if you see, like, see how the sticker is crooked and not perfectly centered on the back? Anyway, this is what the shade looks like. It has a blue to like purple shift. See, when I hold it up this way, you can see it shifting to purple, but main focus is blue. So I'm interested to see how it's going to work, and if it's going to be the formula of those other ones in the palette I bought a year ago, like the Luxe Shimmery Pop Shades or whatever the hell she calls them. Because I was not a fan of those at all. I was like, oh no. So let's get into, believe it or not, I bought a whole bunch of perfumes, y'all. I have like 5 perfumes here. So, like I said, I've been really getting into perfumes. So, a couple of these perfume purchases, I blame Stephanie, again, or Bad Beauty here on YouTube for. Because, like, she was raving about the Valentino ones. So, I went in store and I sprayed one on each part of my arm. Like I sprayed one on this wrist and I sprayed one on this wrist. The one I liked the most though was Born in Roma. Like, oh my god, I love the smell of this stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna get that one for sure during the sale. And then they have like a holiday set with this one in it, and it has like a bigger one and a smaller one to go. So I was like, I'll get that one for Christmas. That one for my birthday and use that. I've already used up the little sample I had of it from I forgot who I got it from. I think I got it from when I had ordered the Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow. But this stuff smells so good. So Stephanie was right about that. I was like, yeah, give it to me. The original one I don't like as much, but I liked it enough to like have a sample of it for on days I feel like using it. But I was not a huge fan of this one when I first got it, or when I first smelled it. This one had to grow on me. The pink one I immediately liked. Yeah, this one had to grow on me. I don't know, to me it smells like a fruity drink you buy at a bar. I know that's not a great explanation for fragrances at all. This is why I don't try to review fragrances. I was just showing you what I hold, girl, and for that's what we doing. So I got what is it? The Black Opium, the green one. I don't see what the name of it's on here. Yeah, the name of it isn't on here. It just says Black Opium and it's in the green writing instead of the other one. I don't know why they didn't put the name on here, but this is it. I smelled this one in the store and immediately was like, yes, I need it. It has such a sweet smell. I like sweet smelling perfumes for the most part, or like really fruity smelling perfumes. I don't really go for like fresh perfumes or things like that. So that's what you're into. You probably don't want to, you know, take my perfume advice. Not that I'm giving any. I'm just sitting here smelling scents and telling you what I think they smell like. And then I got Coffee Break from Replica. I figured this would go in nice to mix with my vanilla scents because I'm a person who likes to layer scents. So yeah, I was right. This will definitely go nice with my vanilla. I plan on putting it with my, what is it? I think it's Vanilla Sky by Skylar. Or put them with the Huda Beauty, what is it? Vanilla 28. I bought that one as well, so let me go ahead and pull that out. So I got 6 perfumes. My bad, 6. Because I got this little set right here. I've never had a full size of the vanilla. I always get like the small $25 ones, like this little apple one right here. But let's get into the new Kyali one I got. Because I got this one called Angel's Share. But it's wrapped in plastic. I didn't realize that until just now, so bear with me while I try to get the plastic open, girl. Just throw it on the floor and then have to pick it up later, because you know. Yeah, and I haven't eaten all day either, so I was trying to get this haul done before I put on makeup, so that way I can eat and then put on makeup in these videos. That's another thing that I don't have any perfume. I mean, any makeup. So this is what it looks like. It looks just like the Love Don't Be Shy one. It smells amazing. Oh my god, it kind of smells like, it smells like a scent I already have in my collection, but I can't think of the name of it. It's like giving Black Opium mixed with something else, but I don't know what this something else is. But I'm definitely here for this scent. It smells amazing. I read the notes, and from the notes I knew I would like the way it smelled, so that's why I went ahead and bought it. That was, I think, one of the more expensive ones besides the Huda one, of course, but obviously the Huda one's giving you a huge full-size one, so I'm assuming that's why it costs more. Okay. So I finally have a decent sized one of the Kyali Vanilla. I love this scent. I told y'all I love sweet scents, so I love vanilla. And I like to layer the Burning Love Cherry with this Eaton perfume right here. So I'm almost out of my one at home, so perfect timing for this one. I'm probably going to try to get a bigger one during the sale, but they always sell out during the sale, which is why I always end up having to just get the smaller ones. Like all the fragrances from Kyali are usually like sold out like the first day, and I'm like, look. Oh, I love that apple smell. It reminds me of a sophisticated version of the, remember Victoria's Secret, I think it was Forbidden Apple, or it was some kind of apple one that they had. This scent reminds me of a sophisticated adult version of that, and that was one of my favorite scents, along with everybody in the world loving Love Spell. Y'all know we all was wearing Love Spell body spray in high school and thought we were just doing it. Don't try to pretend like you're not a part. You are a part. Next, I have the, what is this? The Glycolic Acid Toning Solution. I actually heard some girl saying she put this underneath her armpits to get rid of the hyperpigmentation, and because it got rid of the sweat. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and try it out, because, you know, it's only like $10 and you get way more in here than you do with deodorant. I feel like it's justified. You have to do a cotton swab and rub it underneath each armpit each day. I remember buying this in the past, and it lasted me like a good long time. Like, look how huge this is. I feel like I won't be out of deodorant for a year, but I still have the Boom Boom Cream deodorant in my cart, just because I want to try it, you know, and see how it works. But I'm definitely going to try this for that. I heard that a while ago and had forgot about it, so that's why I didn't try it sooner. Next, I have my Tatcha skin set. So I got the clarifying essentials. If y'all didn't know, I have acne prone skin, so I have a lot of acne going on right now. I have dark spots and I have hyperpigmentation, so I figured this might be good for my acne, because it has the clarifying mask in there for you to try out. right here. Then it has the deep cleanse, which I've never tried. I only have the what is it? They have another cleanser, but I've never tried this deep cleanse. And then I think it's a full-size water cream. I think that's what it said. Yeah, it's a full-size water cream, and I'm assuming that's supposed to be the appeal of this. I was more concerned about trying the clarifying mask, because I figured if I tried it in the set now, and if I like the results I get, then when the sale comes in November on my birthday, then I can buy like a fuller size one. But the packaging on this is just stunning. I love the visuals and my skincare from this brand. I'm almost done, y'all. I swear. I got 1, 2, 3. I only got 3 things left from this. I still have like indie stuff that I got in that we just not gonna show in this video, because I'm trying to keep it to where it's stuff you can buy at Sephora. There's only one thing you couldn't buy at Sephora, and that was the Shanta guy. But everything else you can get at Sephora. Okay, so I ended up getting this like a clown, but I figured you all might want to see a comparison from me on it, because I have the one from the year before as well. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and bought it, but I was not happy about biting the bullet to buy it, because y'all know I'm not really a huge fan of Hourglass and the lack of inclusivity, because it's like these palettes have come out for 100 years and you just coming out the last 2 years with something that actually works for anybody besides anybody who's medium. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I got the Tiger one, of course, because the Tiger one is supposed to be for people my skin tone. I saw it in store when I got there. This is what it looks like. They gave us a, I guess, orangey blush this time instead of giving us the berry blushes like they always do. So we'll see how it works out. Or maybe that's supposed to be, is that one supposed to be one of like the ambient powders or something? I'm not sure. Oh, this is supposed to be a finishing powder in translucent light. And then it's supposed to be strobing light something or another. I don't know, girl. I'm trying to figure out which order they have the numbers in. Are the numbers supposed to be going this way, or the numbers supposed to be going that way, the way I'm reading it? Who cares? This isn't a purchase I was excited about. This is more of a, like, you know, to help you all out if you want to purchase from the brand. But I could give 2 shits about having this palette. I really don't care. That's why I only bought it, because it was on sale. Like, you notice when it first came out full price, I wasn't buying that shit. They're not concerned about me. I'm not concerned about them, so they could have kept it. But you know I had to get the Patrick Ta one. Now, I will say I am disappointed by the colors. However, in all fairness, when he first came out with these palettes, give him his credit. He made sure he had colors that worked for everyone's skin tone, not just, you know, the majority like he did with the second palette. But since some people felt excluded from the first palette, he took that into consideration and it made that adjustment for the second palette. So these are looking really light. The only reason I bought this palette, honestly, is because I want us to be able to try out the highlighter formula. Because even if the blushes don't work for us, we know how his blush formula works. Since he came up with this highlighter in this palette, I bought this palette particularly for us to try out the highlighter and the gloss. So that way when he comes out with them individually in the future, just like he did with the blushes, we'll know if it's worth our time or not. And then we can find the colors that work best for people my skin tone and my audience, because I feel like the majority of them look like me, I'm assuming. Anyway, that's what the purpose of buying Patrick Ta's palette was. I have the old one here too to compare the blush colors to see about the pigmentation and all that, but you know. Last thing I got is the Empowered palette. So I got this. Y'all know I had to get it. I get all the Huda palettes. So this is what it looks like. And apparently a shade is broken. So that one right there is completely smashed. I'm gonna have to try to repress it and figure out life. But hold on, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to repress that one. So that's why I'm trying not to hold it up, because I don't want the whole pan to fall out. But that needs to be repressed right there. Don't know how that happened, because it's supposed to be sealed up all nice and tight. But it's broke, girl. I'm about to go eat lunch now and not worry about it. So these 2 shades are supposed to be liner shades, I'm assuming, as opposed to like the concealer thing that she normally does. So I appreciate her not doing the concealer thing, but it's like she could have kept the liner shades too. Then there's like this weird shades that manifested with like a little glossy situation going on. There's a whole bunch of interesting stuff going on in this palette. Like there always is in her palettes. Oh, okay. Now I see what Bad Beauty is talking about. So she was saying there's like bumps on the back of it, like she assumed it was like for braille, because there are like bumps on the back of the palette. I know you all can't see because of the glare and all that, but there are bumps on the back of the palette. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. But that's all the stuff I hold. But I feel like that's enough, right? Like, y'all sat here for like a good, what, 25, 27 minutes just listening to me talk about all the stuff I bought. So I guess you can let me know down below which videos you want to prioritize, because, you know, I don't know which ones y'all want above other things. I figured I would do the Pat McGrath first for sure, along with the Fenty. But you all can tell me down below what you want in particular. I know I'm filming Fenty today though for sure, because I gotta put on the rest of my makeup for my face anyway. So we're gonna do Miss Fenty, and then we'll like I said, we might do Pat McGrath. I might get the Empowered palette out the way, especially since it has that issue with the pressed shade in it. I just want to get it out the way and be done, and deal with palettes that don't have, you know, temperamental issues and stuff breaking in them. So anyway, let me know down below what you want to see first, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Let me know if you bought any stuff or what you were excited about out of all the stuff I showed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.